Hello, welcome back to Let's Play not Pillars of Eternity, Mask of the Betrayer, where I have found out that our caster is not yet high enough level to enchant dexterity yet, which is odd. Okay, sure, go ahead, I can take it. Had enough yet? I think we really learned a lot from that little session. Hey, you two, a couple of us were watching you practice, and that wasn't half bad. You won't get far training with weak foreigners, though. Train with us next time. Well, you got their attention. Yes, thank you. At least they'll train with us now. Oh, good. I get beat down for a while, and you two get rewarded. It was nothing. She is not very snarky. Well, she can be occasionally, but... Berserker, Berserker, Berserker. You're up. Welcome to Ice Troll Berserker Lodge, Outlander. Do you have business here? What is there to do around here? Well, there's always room for another at our tables if you'd like to test yourself. I'm sure one of our members would be happy to oblige you. What is this place? As I said, this is the Ice Troll Berserker Lodge, one of my many such lodges. Your eyes are a little bit odd. Scattered throughout our country, men enter the lodge as boys and leave as true warriors of Rashomon. And where does the name come from? All Berserker lodges are named after creatures found locally, and the fighting style of its members is usually patterned after the creature. I haven't seen any ice trolls since I came to Rashomon. There's a reason for that. Ice trolls are dangerous creatures that eat humans, so we've hunted down any that live too close to one of our settlements. There probably isn't an ice troll for miles and miles. Tell me about your fighting style. Trolls are legendary for withstanding blows that would cripple other creatures. We teach our warriors to do much the same. How do you teach regeneration? Seriously, how do you teach regeneration? The question's there. I should have read it. Do you teach them how to regrow limbs or something? Nah, that'd be a trick. No, Outlander. Our warriors train themselves to shrug off blows and withstand extreme cold. As you might imagine, such abilities come in handy in our land. I see. Let me ask you something else. Do you know anything about that strange badger outside? You've met our lodge's guardians. He may seem annoying, but if you truly intended any wrongdoing here, you'd have your hands full with that one, believe me. I'd like to challenge you berserkers. You're a brave one, then. Not many can claim to have beaten a berserker in combat. Who would you like to challenge? You misunderstand me. I want to challenge all your berserkers to a fight. Ha, you're kidding, right? Is this some sort of foreign humor? Ah, you've got me. I was just kidding. Haha, man, you had me going there for a moment. You're a strange sense of humor, but I like you. Was there something else you wanted? I'd like to join your lodge. Sorry, Outlander, but it takes a special kind of warrior to train in a berserker lodge. You wouldn't benefit from training with us anyway the way you fight. But I'll tell you what. You can pass all the traditional tests. We'll admit you as an honorary member. I must warn you, however, the tests can be brutal, for there is no room for weakness in the berserker's line of work. I like the fact he noted, we don't know, we can't help you. Your fighting style is completely different from ours, and you wouldn't get any benefit from it. I don't know how he saw us. Oh, we were training with them for a little bit before. Perhaps you'd tell me what the rights are, what these rights entail, before I agree to anything. The rights test you to see if you possess the qualities we look for in prospective members: strength, endurance, and martial prowess. That doesn't sound so bad. How do I begin? That's the spirit. Talk to Yulia, Forovan, and Lena over there, and they'll administer their respective right. Good fortune to you. Okay. Yulia, Lena, and Forovan. Yulia's back there with the ice thing. I'll probably not do well in that because my constitution's rather so-so. Jack told me to ask you about the rites of initiation. So you're another would-be berserker, eh? Well, I hope you've prepared, as the rite of endurance can be quite trying even for a shimmy. What is the rite of endurance? The rite tests your ability to withstand... I've changed voice, yes, I know. Test your ability to withstand extreme cold. One of the distinguishing features of the Ice Troll Lodge is our warriors' ability to fight in near freezing temperatures. Are there any special rules? Only that you're not allowed to wear anything during the rite other than basic clothing for modesty's sake. Also, all enchantments on the participant are dispelled before the rite begins. No items or spells. Got it. Let's begin. Yulia tests the water, then makes a hand motion in your direction, causing a brief tingling sensation. With a smile, she beckons you to stand in it. As your first foot enters the liquid, you realize that it is freezing cold. Cold enough for you, Outlander? Now this test is pretty simple. All you have to do is stay in the tub long enough. Any questions? No questions? Good. Just stay in as long as you can. Freezing water steals the breath from your lungs as your gasps draw a chuckle from the assembled crowd. Remain in the tub. Your body begins shivering uncontrollably. Remain in the tub. Your shivering gets more pronounced and your body is completely covered in goosebumps. You can't feel your feet anymore. Remain in the tub. The curiously warm feeling in your feet leads you to suspect there is something seriously wrong with them. Remain in the tub. The warm feeling passes to be replaced with needles of ice piercing you in 100 places at once. Remain in the tub. Shivering gets even worse, and you wonder for a moment that you're doing what you're doing here before you remembered you volunteered for this. You vaguely wonder if your skin was always so pale and observe a blue tinge to it you never noticed before. Remain in the tub. You stop shivering and decide it's a sign that your body is giving up the fight against the cold. Remain in the tub. You can barely concentrate on anything for more than a few seconds. Strangely, you have an odd desire to lie down in the water. I think I can do it one more time. Remain in the tub. You can barely feel your heart beat. The room around seems empty and you wonder where everyone went. Suddenly, strong hands grasping, you feel yourself lifted. You wonder momentarily what afterlife they will deposit you into when you are unceremoniously dumped onto a hard wooden floor. Whew. I wouldn't have... I still have to re-equip everything, don't I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. You're a survivor, stranger, and I doubt if even an ice troll could have done any better. Your things are in the chest by the tub. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to re-equip everything. XP granted for exhibiting great endurance. Okay. Okay, cool. There's that Shroud of the Leopard. Okay. Let's set up some things here. Now I can do this. Cool. Go. That's everything. I think... Actually, it is a fairly good idea to getting good with these berserkers. It might... Yes, we're going to rest for 8 hours. It might give me some benefit in the society. Which is me saying, I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, so... Table's unremarkable, save for some curious dents in the wood on one side. It looks like some blunt object has repeatedly smashed the same spot many times. Oh, let's talk to Forovan.
I'd greet you if I cared.
Hail, stranger. Care to test your strength against the mighty Forovan? Sure, why not? Good lass. The way we test each other's strength here is a contest involving only the contestants' arms. After all, you can't swing a big weapon without big arms, can you? We each put an elbow down on the table and clasp hands. When Forovan says go, we each try to push the other's hand down to the table. Simple, right? Arm wrestling. Yes, sounds easy enough. Let's go. Forovan places his arm down on the table and looks at you with a wolfish smile. Test your strength. Large berserker handily slams your hand down to the table. Forovan thinks you are outmatched to your stranger. We'll see about that. Let's try...
I'd greet you if I cared.
Fancy your chance? I do. Wait, why don't we use our left arms this time? Our left arms? What's the matter? Don't you trust your weapon arm, stranger? Well, both of them are my weapon arms. No, I just don't want to waste my stronger arm on you. Aha, you've got guts. Foravan will give you that. Let's see if you've got any power to back your words. Foravan places his arm down the table and looks at you with a wolfish smile. Test your strength. You struggle mightily, but in the end, the large man puts your arm to the table. Good try, my friend. Perhaps you care to try again later. Count on it. Count on it. Okay, so you are a very big person.
I'd greet you if I cared.
I'd greet you if I cared. Mind if I ask you a question? Why do you speak in the third person? Foravan does not know what you mean. Never mind, I had other questions. What can you tell me about the lodge? This is a good place where men and women learn to unleash their inner beast. Where such power is harnessed, much good can be done. Tell me about yourself. Foravan was born here in Fulsanta, and from birth was always large for his age. However, Foravan was a timid child, and the other children would pick on him despite his being larger than them. So what happened? One day a gang of thieves attacked Foravan on the road, finding it amusing that so large a young man wouldn't fight back. At some point, Foravan stopped feeling fear or pain. Instead, Foravan felt angry. It was like a wave of liquid fire crashed over Foravan's mind, blotting out all thought. All Foravan can remember is waking up all the unconscious bodies of the thieves strewn around him. When Foravan returned to town with thieves, he was proclaimed a hero. When the tale of his deed was told, he was taken here to train a true berserker of Rashomon. The witches told Foravan he had a powerful gift, one that should be honed. Wait, you returned to town with the thieves? How did you bring them all back? Foravan carried them, of course. How many thieves are we talking about? Only 6, and they were small like you, so it wasn't much of a feat. I see. Mind if I ask you another question? Jurak? Jurak is a great warrior, highly skilled with spear. Others look up to him as Foravan does. Radu and Vic? Whelps are eager to learn and should become fine warriors in time. Jurak wants us to be a little rough with them to start. Help toughen them up. Yulia? Fine woman is Yulia. Foravan has told her many times that we would make strong babies, but she does not heed his counsel. Lena? Lena is only one here Foravan would fear to face in battle. She likes to aim for tender spots, if you understand me. Look, that's not third person. What? You said me. Yes? And never mind. Nakai? Foravan respects the spirits as much as any Rashimi. One who can speak to them is to be respected as well. Oh, that's interesting. What can you tell me about Sergei? Foravan does not know much about that one. One day he simply appeared in the doorway of the lodge and asked to fight each of us. When his turn came, Foravan faced him with war mace in hand, but something strange happened. One moment Foravan stood before him, ready to crush his skull. Next, Foravan woke up on ground. Foravan does not usually suffer such blackouts, and suspects some bad fish he had eaten that morning to be the cause. Okay, farewell. Let's see if I can get back to...
I'd greet you if I cared.
I think if you change... I'm ready. Test your strength. Yep, okay. Okay, wait. Why am I not able to talk to you about the initiation rite? Okay. Never mind, I'll be leaving. Where is Lena? There's Lena. Judek said to talk to you about one of the initiation rites. Ah, so you're the prospective member, eh? He leads... Hey, lad, this one wants to undergo the rite of prowess. All right, I wager my share of the next hunt that she doesn't make it past Foravan. Foravan? I don't know. He's a little slow. The Outlander might be able to take advantage of that. My money's on Lena, as always. On to your sweets. Well, you have a nice haircut. Are you a half-orc? Hard to tell. Excuse me, what exactly is the rite of prowess? It is our way of testing your mettle in combat. Members of the lodge will form a circle around you and a single opponent. One of you around you and a single opponent. One of you walks out, the other groans on the floor for a while. Beat enough of us and you pass. Are these fights to the death? No, but I don't think that means we'll take it easy on you. If you lose, it'll hurt plenty, and accidents happen every so often. Who do I fight? We'll start you off with an easy match against one of our junior members. After that, the floor will be open for anyone to challenge you if they wish. Since you're not from around here, expect quite a few challenges. Let's begin then. Let's start you off easy. Radu, into the circle. Could you at least pretend that I'm going to be a challenge? My mistake, stranger. Your first opponent, Radu the Great, slayer of, well, he attacked that venison we had earlier pretty fiercely. Meren, into the circle. Face Radu. I think... You've got some fighting skill, Lander. Hopefully a real opponent will now step forward. Do I have any volunteers? Oh, do I have any volunteers? Foravan will pit his strength against this tiny woman. Yes, I suspected you would. Very well, Foravan, into the circle. Foravan will end this quickly. That would be a first, then, you lumbering ox. Meren, into the circle.
This.
Oops. Well, you're slow. You hit like a truck, though. You begin to impress me. You've defeated a mighty opponent in Foravan, but there's more to fighting than brawn. Have I any more volunteers? I'll gladly pit my magic against the newcomer. This should prove quite the show. Let's see how you fare against magic. Meren, Yulia, into the circle. Don't worry, Meren. I'll have a healing potion ready for you when this is over. Please try not to damage the lodge too badly this time, Yulia. Meren, into the circle.
No effect! I must try something.
What did you...
No effect! I must try something else.
Here we go. But no, I don't think any of us would have protected that. Good thing you had that healing potion ready, Yule. Anyone else care to try their chances? I'll give it a try. Oh, the great Druak deigns to enter the circle already. You made more of an impression than I would have guessed, Meren. I suppose the rite will be finished if she can beat you, Druak? Oh, and into the circle. You suppose correctly. Defeat me and no one will question your place among us, Outlander. Meren, into the circle. Face Druak. Are you using a spear? You are using a spear. You're a rager. Barbarian. Of course. And I'm a duelist swashbuckler. Neverwinter 9. I have a variety of weapon proficiencies, of weapon skills. All focused around the rapier. Well done, Meren. I do believe Druak is blushing under all that blood, that is. Does he have enough blood left to blush? But the important thing is that you've passed the rite, and are one step closer to joining our esteemed lodge. Thank you. It was an honor to challenge your warriors. Now let's see if I can challenge. First of all,
Time here will be brief. This place crawls with those who loathe my kind.
Yep. How about that? Okay. And we're going to save. Because I've forgotten what quick save is. No, we're not going to save over. Granted, yeah, I went through and played a monk. You might have seen the bit where I did that. Oh, that's right. I do new saves when I'm doing Let's Plays. I only keep a minimal number of. I have 4 slaves for my off-screen game, which is already finished. Meren, MoB Ice Trolls. Ice Troll Lodge. Okay. Now, let's see if Forovan is unglitched and I can talk to him about passing the third right. My timer's about to go off. Come on, finish saving. There's not even any text for me to read. Wow, it's taking you a long time to save. Please don't crash. Crashing would be annoying. There we go. Cool.
I'd greet you if I cared.
Mind if I ask another question? Tell me about the lodge. Okay, I am going to be back real quick. I'm going to end the video a little bit early. See you in a moment.